Ladies and gentlemen, and fellow Kenyans, truth and openness, keeping one's word and sincerity are important attributes in any political relationship. Politics is about self-interest of political parties and players. According to our Kenyan constitution, one cannot be forced to be in an association or relationship that they do not want to be in because it is not healthy for them. Maendeleo Chapchap is one of the founding parties of Azimio. We entered into the Azimio wagon, committed to principles of fairness and transparency and inclusivity. Our party is a party on an upward trajectory. In the last elections, despite being just a few months old, Maendeleo Chapchap party garnered a governor and deputy governor position. We won 4 parliamentary seats and close to 40 MCA seats countrywide. These coming elections, we expect to do much better. We, as Maendeleo Chapchap party, have been shocked by plans of zoning that will effectively mean that we cannot contest seats and also benefit from funding as per the Political Parties Act. It is quite unfortunate, but Azimio has become a club of a few, with the rest of us standing outside peering through the window as a few club members strategize and feast together. Case in point is a document that we signed in good faith and the many promises that were given to us. The Azimio la Umoja document that we signed was one document with a page at the end where all the parties signed. And we were assured once all the parties signed and the document has been taken to the registrar of political parties, we will be given a copy because that is our right. Today is exactly 1 month from the date we signed that document, and we have not received a copy. We keep being told stories here and there, enda kwa huyu, fanya hivi, fanya. And so all we can do is that we suspect mischief, dishonesty, and attempt to fix us and others. We are not even sure that the document we signed is the same one that was deposited at the registrar of political parties. We cannot be that naive to think that there is no reason for them that wanaisafisha ikuwe mzuri ndio watupatie the same document. We totally believe the document has been changed. If it had been changed, then why haven't we been given a copy? Common sense. As a party, we have also been excluded from Azimio lineups, campaign programs, and funding. As a party, we've also not been able or shown or allowed to discuss what our role will be after the elections. Let me repeat that. As a party, we have also been excluded from Azimio lineups, campaign programs, and funding. As a party, we have also not been shown or even allowed to discuss what our roles will be after the elections. This lack of clarity, plus the sidelining, has sent a very important message to us. Akufukuzae hakwambii toka. We've written 5 letters to Azimio and to the office of the registrar of political parties. Azimio has not replied to even one of our letters. That is how important they think we are. We as a party feel that the survival of the party, and especially the ability of all Maendeleo Chapchap aspirants to exercise their democratic right to vote, is paramount. To this end, we have decided to break our ties with Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance Party. Azimio have violated the letter and spirit of the agreement we went into. Therefore, The contract between Azimio and Maendeleo Chapchap is an unconscionable contract, one that is unfair and one whose intent is to finish our party and our aspirations. What are our options? Fellow Kenyans, the wind of change is blowing in Kenya. We cannot continue being in a country of a few millionaires and millions who are suffering in abject poverty. We as a party, we are known for development, and we have studied the market and looked at the direction of the wind vane, and it is clear Kenya is ready for change. Not change that comes from the top, but one that rises with the masses at the bottom. Kenyans want roads. Kenyans want jobs. Kenyans want more money in their pockets, and they want a leadership that is fair and inclusive. Therefore, we are convinced, and I am convinced, that the best team to transform Kenya is Kenya Kwanza, and the best leader to free us from the yoke of poverty is one Dr. William Ruto. I wish to thank, with the utmost respect, His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta, who will always be my friend, for his support all these years. Rais wetu, hii ni siasa. I am aware that another 5 parties in Azimio are planning to exit the party due to its behavior of exclusivity and zoning. As a party, we also want to campaign for a president who will be in charge and not one who we feel will be guided by others. Finally, as a child who was born in abject poverty and one who is self-made, I know what this country needs and what will be best for Kenya. And that is the embodiment of one, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, who, by the grace of God and the votes of the people of Kenya, will be the next president of Kenya. I will, with my party, Transverse Kenya, to campaign for him so that we can put Kenya back on the railway tracks it was on after independence. Ruto, as I've always said, regardless of what people say, is a good man. And I believe that he will change this country so that it does not matter who your father is, who your mother is, which tribe you come from, or where you are born. I thank my team, Maendeleo Chapchap, and I also thank the other teams of Azimio, including my friends Musalia Mudavadi, Moses Wetangula, and the other party leaders who have welcomed us with open hands to Kenya Kwanza. Last night, we signed an agreement with Kenya Kwanza to become members of Kenya Kwanza as a party. And unlike in Azimio, I have the copy of the document that I signed. Hawakunificha na nilipatia copy yangu mwenyewe.